Welcome to the Assent Podcast, Episode 9, Resources. This is a podcast about assenting to the right principles. Life is about living purposefully by developing body, mind, heart, and spirit towards that which has meaning, developing skills, valuing people, and adding value in your environment. In order to be successful with any of this, you have to manage your resources. Resources are many things: money, material, knowledge, and time. Time management is an oxymoron. Time is beyond our control, and the clock keeps ticking regardless of how we lead our lives. Priority management is the answer to maximizing the time we have. John C. Maxwell. I just need Time is the most important resource for the individual, yet knowledge is the most powerful. Every person, old or young, minority, male or female, poor or rich, and everyone in between has the same number of hours, minutes, and seconds in a day. No one, including the most powerful people in the world, can save time. All are equal in that all spend time, second by second. No one controls how many seconds, minutes, hours, or days he or she gets. The wealthiest person with the greatest access to healthcare and safety can trip and fall, a car can malfunction, and nature can have its way. One day at a time is all you have, which is experienced one moment at a time. You are in time. That is inescapable. Spend your resources, especially time, in very purposeful, disciplined, and focused ways. My book, 5 Principles, provides a detailed guide about how to be purposeful, disciplined, and focused with your resources. Self-development of body, mind, heart, and spirit, impacting relationships and growing your circles of influence into communities in meaningful ways where you have the skills, relationships, and positions to add value. This is purposeful, disciplined, and focused use of your resources. But it has to be planned out. You will value what you track. Pick no more than 5 areas of resource focus that are purposeful and which you can be disciplined about. I like Brian Tracy's approach when writing goals. I like to make sure they're SMART, S standing for specific. Write out clear, concise goals. M, measurable, the ability to track progress. A, achievable, set challenging yet achievable goals. R, relevant, pertaining to your overarching purpose. T, timely. Goal has a target time attached for completion. When you get down into the planning cycle, there are lots of excellent methods to look into. There are great planning methodologies out there, and you should be familiar with them and adapt them to your own individual life and circumstances. Brian Tracy's GOSPA, Goals, Objectives, Strategies, Plans, and Actions method, Stephen Covey's 4 Quadrants of Time Management, Dave Allen's Get Things Done, and the infamous PDSA, Plan, Do, Study, Act method. Healthcare has QAPI, Quality Assurance and Performance Improvement Process, and in the military they have OODA, Observe, Orient, Decide, and Act. These are all excellent, and if you ever feel pressed for time, you need to make the time to read up on some of these concepts. Also, with all resources, make sure you invest them wisely. Not just your money, but your time, your knowledge. Invest into people and through where you position yourself in the environment. Invest time into your physical health, mental health, emotional health, and spiritual health. In finance, they advise that you should invest 10% of your money into your retirement or savings account. This is a good idea for investing into your body, 10% of your time into your body, 10% of your time into your mind, 10% of your time into learning about your heart and your emotional state and your relationships, behavioral health, and 10% of your time into study of spiritual matters. As for relationships, walk with the wise man and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. Proverbs 13:20. As the information age comes to a close, we stand on the brink of a new age. What will this new age be? Will we fall backward, or will we move forward out of a physical and mental age and into an emotional and spiritual age? Do not undervalue relationships. They are the greatest investment you can make. There is a great book for investing in relationships called The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman.
So it's designed to help couples, or any individuals really that care about each other, to express love in the most meaningful way to the other person.
Ultimately, love is about presence, whether in time spent shopping for the right gift or in time sitting on the couch and listening, through touch, words spoken, or acts of kindness and service. Don't forget to allow other people to invest in you too. Listen to them and learn. As you learn to be purposeful, disciplined, and focused with your resources, invest in relationships and be wary of how your community treats and uses their resources. The most important resource is people. The more you liberate and give freedom to people, the better they can access and use the resources that are in their area of expertise, at their location, and for the benefit of others. Truly free people actively share, promote, and strive to bring freedom to others. The truth is that the freer people are with their lives, their hearts, their minds, and the spirits, the more they will seek, find, and use resources to the accomplishment of meaningful objectives. People know things, extract resources from the earth, craft them from nature, and imagine them out of thin air if they have freedom. The best a leader can do is to articulate vision or direction.
Brothers, what we do in life echoes in eternity.
A visionary leader can evangelize the goal of a community, but he or she needs to let the right people tell what is needed to get the job done, generate the money, sell the service, build the building, or legislate laws. People are the crucial resource. Yes, money, items, time, ideas, vision, and purpose all matter, but people get it done. And this is the hard part, because it's not just any people, it's the right people for the right job. And finding the right person is a challenge. It's about finding a person with character. The right person will do something that is meaningful, for which he or she is developing skills that are needed, while positioning himself or herself to add value and bring conscientiousness about time and resources. At the same time you are disciplined with your resources, realize that most resources, aside from time, are abundant. Don't have a scarcity mindset. Check out the Simon Abundance Index for proof. When you question your purpose in life, when you feel you cannot do anything meaningful, when you do not value other people, and when you do not understand your place in the world, you want to hoard resources, bury them in the ground, or hide them under the bed. If humans lived with purpose, worked to develop skills, built relationships, and valued others, and positioned themselves to add value in the environment, humanity would view resources as abundant, growable, and useful for reducing suffering. You live in a world of abundance. You have all that you need to make a difference if you choose to invest and spend those moments and other resources in disciplined ways. Thanks for listening to the Assent podcast, a podcast about purpose, skills, people, environment, and resources. I hope this has been educational, inspiring, fun. As always, helpful resources are below or in the notes. And please help me out by liking and subscribing to this podcast. Let me know what you think in the comments. What did you like? Where could I make this podcast better?